Okay guys, we are here at the park with Kino for an interview, very quick because we don't have so much time, so I will read the questions here.
Okay.
To go straight at the point. The first one is the most simple one.
Okay.
So talk about yourself, your background, and how did you get into the journey of yoga and into the Ashtanga Yoga method?
Just a simple question.
Simple question. When and how?
Yeah. So for me, I did my first class when I was 19, and then I started the daily practice of Ashtanga Yoga when I was looking for how to live a more peaceful life. I was looking for spiritual practice, and then I found the Ashtanga Yoga method. So very soon after, I went to India and I met my teacher in India. So for me, really, the whole essence of the journey of yoga happened when I went to India and I met my teacher there, because that really gave me the inspiration for the spiritual practice. It gave me faith and courage to keep practicing. It just helped me really understand that yoga is a lineage, it's a tradition, and that it was really a gift that I got. And so I felt like I honored that gift every time that I practiced. And now I've been doing Ashtanga Yoga for almost 17 years, and I've experienced more peace than I could have ever imagined possible then.
Right. Can you explain just very simple how the Ashtanga Yoga method works to people that maybe don't know about the method, and for beginners maybe? We talk about Ashtanga and many kind of yoga anywhere, and people, I think that they don't understand so much about that. So just to explain very quickly how it works.
Yeah. Well, I think that yoga as a tool and a technique is a physical practice with a spiritual intention, so that everything that you do physically has a deeper spiritual lesson. And we really use the practice to learn about ourselves. We learn the practice to make peace with ourselves. We do the practice to really open up a channel into the divine, into grace. And in that space of grace, there's healing. In that space of grace, there's freedom. The particular path of Ashtanga asks you to work and stay in places of difficulty, so that if you have a pose that's really difficult for you, like back bending or handstand or something like that, Ashtanga Yoga says you don't just get to skip over it, you have to really stop and work on it, so it doesn't let anyone off the hook. Those who are strong must become flexible. Those who are flexible must become strong.
It's not just about relaxation,
Yeah.
and, it's not about that. So yeah, it's hard, it's heavy, sometimes it's very hard.
It's true.
Trust me, it's very hard. I sweat a lot.
Yeah.
You too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So everybody, how do you connect your life with your personal practice?
Well, I think that yoga is a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week practice, which means that you're never not a yogi, right? So traditionally this is called a great vow, or in Sanskrit Mahavratam, that as you join the practice of yoga, you are meant to uphold the moral and ethical principles of living the yogi's life in your communication, in the way you speak with others, in terms of that your practice should make you a better person. So the essence of being a yogi is to be humble and to be kind.
Yeah.
But first we must learn to be kind to ourselves. First we must learn to love ourselves, and then we can learn to love our whole world.
Yeah, thank you. So there's much more than just a physical practice.
Absolutely. If you just do yoga for the poses, then I don't think you're doing yoga. Then you're just doing some poses. Maybe you feel better in your body or you want to stretch. Okay, but yoga is to make your world a better place.
Yeah. But what do you research in your personal practice now, and the difference maybe between now and before when you started?
Well, when I started, I was really interested in all of the technical exploration of all the poses that I couldn't do.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything when I started. So for me, I would go in and I would research muscles and how to stretch the muscle and how to strengthen the muscle, and I would focus on that. I was very interested in the physical practice because it was so difficult for me. But now I rarely think about the physical. For me, every day is like a time really to be with the divine, a time to experience grace. So for me, I'm completely non-attached to the physical. Not that I don't work. I still work every day physically in my practice, but I'm not really thinking, my perspective is just totally shifted from the material to the spiritual.
Okay, so from here, your next target, your next goal.
Wow.
in life?
In life, gosh.
The goal in life.
Well, my goal in life, I'm a busy person. And my goal in life, we could talk about that.
Maybe try to find the time to relax down.
Yeah, no, my goal in life. Well, I'm in the process of launching like 3 new businesses.
Wow.
So, you know, if everything goes according to plan, one should launch this fall, and then 2 others are kind of like sub businesses that actually help the larger ones. It's really kind of one larger umbrella. And it's been something I've been working on for a long time, and I think it's finally starting to come together this fall.
Okay, thank you. What about the most important thing you want to teach to your students?
I would say that the first thing is to understand the right definition of yoga. To understand that we're here to make our world a better place, to understand that we're here to, you know, make the world a better place, and that it's not so much about, you know, whether or not you put your leg behind your head. To understand that, you know, it's about being a better person, moment to moment, letting your heart be more compassionate, letting your spirit be more humble, and letting that kind of be the essence of your practice.
What
do you think they hear, Kat?
Guys? They're talking.
They are.
What do you expect from your students?
I expect my students to get on their mat and practice.
That's very hard to keep every single day.
Yeah.
Right. 3 tips you can give to your students or any practitioner.
Well, let's see. Number 1, I would say believe in yourself. You know, when doubt comes up, just ask for the seed of faith to be planted in your heart. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're worthy of whatever it is that you're seeking, whether it's a yoga pose or it's something that's in your life.
Okay.
Number 2, be humble, which means be willing to put in the work. So if you have your dream and you feel bitterness or you feel entitlement, put that away and just be humble and be willing to work on whatever it is that you need to work on today. Whether that's a yoga pose and you need to, you know, work on strengthening your shoulder instead of doing a handstand, or whether it's that you need to build your business back up again from nothing because it's tumbled down and you're in bankruptcy. Be humble. Be willing to put in the work, whatever that work is, no matter how long it takes. So believe in yourself, be humble, and I would say be kind. Be nice. Be nice to yourself, be nice to others, forgive yourself, forgive others. Be quick to forgive, don't beat yourself up, don't waste any time, you know, rehashing the mistakes of the past, not between yourself, not between others. Start a new page. Let every day be a new page in your life, and be kind. Just be kind to yourself and be kind to others.
Be kind, guys, be kind. So, and what about people who try to do different things? Maybe Ashtanga or something else, and then, I mean, from gymnastics to
marathon.
Any kind of physical practice.
So there are some things that you know, yoga I think enhances everything that you do. You know, and I think that you could do your yoga practice as a complement to running, as a complement to exercise training, gymnastic training, or cycling, or something like that, or golfing, or anything that you love. I do believe that if you want to really excel in something, eventually you want to have one main discipline that you devote yourself to. So if you love running and you're like, it's your passion, then you do yoga as a complement to that. But then if you love yoga, then eventually you want to make yoga your main discipline, and you can still, you know, do bike riding, run occasionally, this sort of thing, but yoga would be your main discipline. I don't really like the idea of training 2 things really, really intensively at the same time.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do really intensive Ashtanga Yoga, like 2nd series, 3rd series, and also train for a marathon, I think that's too much. But if you do marathon training, primary series, maybe even a little bit of 2nd series, a little bit of backbending, something like this, it can balance your body. If you do yoga in moderation with an intensive other training, this can be really, really good for the body, or vice versa.
Okay, so do you do something different also? I mean, you do Ashtanga, is your main practice.
Yeah.
Do you have anything
Well,
else?
2 other things that I do is I love to go for walks on the beach. It's probably my favorite thing to do outside of the Ashtanga Yoga practice.
She lives in Miami.
Yeah, awesome.
But we can't do this, okay? Can't do this. That's it.
And then the second thing is that my friend Carrie and I, we train sometimes with a circus trainer. We do it just, you know,
so nice.
sometimes, and it's really awesome. And he does some stretching and some strengthening stuff that really helps our yoga practice.
Yeah, right. We finished. And do you want to add Anything?
Well, if you haven't tried Ashtanga Yoga, you should totally try it.
You should totally try that, yeah. If I can do Ashtanga Yoga, anybody can try and can practice. Let's find a time to do that, okay? Thank you so much, Kino.
Thank you.
So we are in Prague and see you next time.
Absolutely.
Maybe, I don't know when.
Somewhere.
Maybe
in India.
somewhere in India.
In India.
Maybe somewhere in India.
In India.